Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you have not seen the last episode of putting the tiny house on the ice, highly recommend going back and watching that before watching this one. But I'm gonna head inside because I can tell that the audio is terrible because it is very windy. It is nice and chilly out. Anyways, now that the audio is probably 10 times better, this entire build and this entire trip is actually sponsored by Guggen Squad. So if you guys want to support the channel and this amazing build that took quite some time to put together, make sure to head over to GuggenSquad.com and use my code Becca at checkout. You save 10% off and you get some really cool stuff. And that is exactly what we're going to be using today to lake trout ice fish. I got a bunch of new Guggen baits as well as a Guggen Squad reel that just came out pretty recently as well. So we got a bunch of new products that we're going to be testing out that aren't meant for ice fishing, but we're going to do it anyways and see how it goes. We're sitting at like 80 feet of water right now. We're extremely deep, and we're only going to be eating what we catch for 24 hours. I was going to do more than 24 hours, but there's a really bad storm coming in with over 50+ mile/hour winds. That's kind of what happens when you're in the mountains, and we are definitely far away from civilization. So say I did want food. I got some snacks before I came here and stopped at the nearest grocery store, which is like 45 minutes away. And I got some pickles. So this challenge does not include pickles. Okay, so say I do get hungry, I'm gonna touch the jar of pickles, but the goal is to not open this jar. It's not open. I don't want to open it. It's not open. But say we do get hungry, we do have backup plan. There's like no nutritional value of pickles, like at all. So it's probably not going to do much for us, but it'll satisfy any cravings that we have if we don't catch any fish. But that's our last resort. So we do have a backup plan, and then a backup plan is my buddy lives on the lake, and I will ask him if he can bring me some food if all goes bad. Or we just starve. I don't really know. Most likely just going to starve because I don't want to ask anyone for help. And we're going to go from there. I'm going to close this door because it is chilly. Hopefully you guys sit back, relax, enjoy today's episode. This is going to be a long 24 hours, but I can't wait to finally sleep in the tiny house. That's going to be super exciting. We're going to be sleeping in here, camping, fishing, cooking, catch and cook, eating, everything fun in life we're doing today. So stick around. Let's go see if we can crank some fish this morning. Time check right now. It is 7 a.m. So we got to get it done. We got to get it done. Let's go catch some breakfast or brunch, depending on how long it takes us to catch a fish.
How's it going over here?
You got one? I was just switching baits.
I let it go down your hole. Our heater is no longer a thing.
Why?
Because buddy heaters are not good.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
It shoots propane out without holding a flame. You said that's a butane cook stove, or is it a propane?
It's a butane, why?
Oh, if it was propane, then I would have been able to hook it up to my fuel and just use that for heat. But I don't know if butane's expensive, so. Or does it take those?
Do you need it?
Oh no, I have fuel, just no heater. So when I have the heaters go down, I use the cook stove.
I mean, shoot, if you want, I don't really. I have extra.
Well, is it already in there? Or how does this thing work?
I literally have no idea. I was hoping you would know. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. I need to eat food. I need to eat food. Oh my god. It does not feel like a bad fish. "73 feet of water. Not a short fight." Oh my, oh yeah, oh yeah, come here. Look at the size of that lake trout. Just so he doesn't go back down the hole, we're gonna put the cover half on. Look at that fish. That just took a massive weight off my shoulder because we will be having food today. So I can actually kind of take a second to breathe this morning, which feels really nice. We're gonna knock him on the head and put him outside the shack because obviously it's like basically a fridge out there. First, lake trout in the tiny house. I can't believe I'm catching fish out of my tiny house right now. Will this keep me full for the day? Honestly, maybe, but I would still like to catch more. All right, let's get back down there. I guess the boys are catching fish too, which is amazing. This is a little Guggen Squad crappie jig. It's like an underspin style. This is what I'm using right here, the one in black. My line is all sorts of messed up right now. And then I'm using their new crappie soft plastic bait, which is the Saucy Swimmer, but micro. And we have a fish on the graph. He's sitting at 60 feet of water, so we gotta get down there. Crappie snack, lake trout candy as well. Oh, there's one on the bottom. Come on, get down there. Get down there.
How's it going in here?
Good, I was just cleaning up and I marked like 5 fish and
Seriously?
now I'm sad because I missed all of them.
You catch any others?
No, I've been organizing.
Did you like design it to be like the minimum height?
I really wanted it to be small, like micro.
Really?
Yeah. I love the smallness of it. It feels more homey. Oh, look at my tiny house. And their tiny house is like a literal apartment size. This is like a real micro tiny house, and people, I don't know. What do you classify a tiny house as, you know? But
by the end of the day, we'll have other skis on it.
Yeah, we gotta get those good for tomorrow.
Referring to the trailer?
Yeah.
The trailer's good.
Whoa! Wow, look at me! I got one. It definitely is not as big as the one I just caught.
It is a giant.
It's a 10-pounder, grab him.
My ass is getting a hook to the forehead.
I mean, now he's fighting, but I don't think he's like a giant. Oh, did he come off? Yeah, he came off.
Oh.
He came off, no.
Cry now.
Maybe that's why I shouldn't mess with my camera.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah. Dang it.
What are you doing better than last year?
He's a little bit bigger than the cutting board. I just filleted the fish. It's getting kind of hot in here. And that is why you take your time insulating things properly, because then you can hang out in the middle of nowhere in the mountains in a t-shirt. I'm probably gonna take my ice fishing bibs off. Should we try to catch another fish? I'm waiting on Riley because I forgot cooking spray, and he ran back to his place to grab a couple things anyway, so he's coming back with cooking spray, so we have to sit here a little bit hungry until we get that, because I don't want to mess up the fish at all. I don't want to burn it to basically shreds. You know, so we're gonna wait on that, and while we do that, I guess I'm gonna fish a little bit more. I'm just getting really hungry, and that jar of pickles looks pretty delicious. This is also sparkling water, so there's no like nutritious value to it. It's basically just it's water, in case anyone's curious. Oh, you're not really doing a survival challenge because you're drinking blah blah blah.
Little boy.
Dustin caught a big fish.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, feel free to take 2 jig heads.
Yay.
Don't they look so nice?
They do look really nice.
I know they're crappie jigs, but I mean,
I don't care what they're made for. They're good for this.
They're perfect for lake trout too. Beautiful lake trout. I'm gonna cut it to make it smaller because I have a small pan. I do. Alright, let's see what we got in here. This is our nice little spice cabinet. We got salmon rub, which actually might not be bad. And then preferably, I would like some Old Bay. I don't know where I put the Old Bay seasoning, because I brought it inside Riley's cabin last night and used it. So let's just try the salmon rub for now. let's see how we did. Can't imagine bad. It's really hard to mess up lake trout. Yep, completely cooked. Yeah, you can't go wrong. The skin, delicious. Skin's like my favorite part, honestly. I didn't want to like deeply fillet the fish because I wanted to save every single piece of meat. And in a real survival situation, you're not going to see people in the woods filleting and getting every single bone out. You're picking the bones out with your teeth and your hands because every piece of meat counts. So I decided to try to do that. Kind of wish I filleted it correctly, but we literally didn't miss any meat. So I guess it's not the worst. Lake trout is so good. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. Looks like a storm's coming in. It is windy. This tiny house has just changed everything for me. I'm so comfortable and happy. It's crazy. I'm gonna finish up this lake trout, do a little bit of computer stuff because I gotta work. Gotta crank out some videos for you guys. So I'm gonna edit a little bit and then we're gonna fish some more. The goal, the main goal tonight, we fish for burbot. If you don't know what burbot is, they're basically alien fish. We're finally starting to find more information on them, but for a really long time we didn't know pretty much anything about burbot. They're just a freak of nature looking fish. They're like a mix of a snakehead and a bowfin and like 5 other things just slammed into one fish. They're weird looking, and for some reason they love living up north. So I've caught them once before on the channel, but I want to see if we can do it again because I absolutely love them, and I've heard they're the best tasting fish. And considering we don't have food and we're only eating fish, the goal is to definitely catch a burbot tonight. This morning when we were coming out here, right before we went to bed, my other buddy in the other shack ice fishing, he set out traps right before we went to bed to catch burbot. That's usually what people do. You just leave traps overnight, you wake up and you either have them on or you don't. And we ended up catching 2 this morning. He did. He set out the traps, he caught 2 burbot, and I got to see them for the first time this season, which is so cool. I haven't seen them since last year because they don't live in Rhode Island, but maybe one day. Who knows? So I did get to see a burbot, but now I want to catch a burbot and eat a burbot. So that's the next goal. Good morning. I just took a nap. That was a long nap. It is now 1:30 and I should probably make some more fish, but I'm not starving right now, so let's go see what we can catch. Let's do some fishing. Oh, something about taking a nice nap in this tiny house is so fun. There we go. I'm on. I'm on. Come on. Don't come off. He's fighting. Look at those head shakes. I think it's another decent one, to be honest with you. Definitely feels good, but we're still 30 feet down. Oh no, he's right here. Oh yeah. Nice. Hooked perfect in the corner of the mouth too. That's what you like to see. Here we go. Not a bad lake trout whatsoever. I will take that all day. Let's let him go. Woo! Dang, my hands are cold. Well, now the floor is soaked. Sometimes that's a good problem to have. Guggen, you might need to rebrand these bait because they're actually lake trout baits. Sorry to inform you. They're for lake trout now. Let's try this. This is the dangle dart. This is what we've been catching them on. Same color. The Snacky Swimmer Pro Blue Red. Now we're doing it in the Dangle Dart. We still have half of a fish to eat. So I didn't keep that one just because I want to be sustainable. You know, if I'm gonna harvest meat, I want to do it right. I don't want to keep too many fish that I can't consume all of it. And because I'm really hoping we get a burbot tonight, which is the alien fish I was talking about. So, look at that. That might get bit even more. Holy, I don't know. We're gonna do some lemon pepper and adobo. Look at that. That's gonna be some nice crispy skin. Let's see how adobo and some lemon pepper seasoning taste together. I can't imagine it's bad. Another perfectly cooked trout, may I say. I just had my own hair in my mouth. Yeah, that's 10 times better than what did we use last time? How did I already forget? The salmon rub. The salmon rub was good, but this is better. This is way better. Holy, that's way better. Hopefully seasonings count for this challenge. I feel like someone in the comments is probably really upset with me, but I'm sorry. I wanted to make it enjoyable for both of us. Okay. Wow, this is way better. Okay, lunch was a hit. I thought breakfast was good. No, no, no. This is way better. Didn't know it could get better. Surviving or thriving? Okay, so I know this is... just bear with me. I want the bunk bed to go right there and switch spots with this. So I'm going to put this here and here and then there so it can lay down and ice fish out of the hole. And I think that's going to be really smart. It's just going to be hard getting this over there. That's what my brain is thinking about right now. So I'm probably going to do that. I just think it would be so nice just to lay in a bunk bed and ice fish out of a tiny house. So many things I never thought I would do. This is gonna be sick. Alright, time to clean up, because it's a disaster. This is so much better. Oh, wow. Don't fall.
No promises. Well, at least we know it kicked off hard.
Did it? Good.
Yeah, I couldn't hold it either.
Oh. Nice fish.
It's either that or if we threw the new skis on it, we could just pull the whole shack over to the burbot spot.
It does sound really nice.
Well,
should we do that?
Might not be a bad idea. If you're gonna sleep in the shack anyway.
Okay, so should we put the skis on then?
Yeah, we should probably put the skis on.
Alright, let's put skis on it and then... We're moving the tiny house. We just made the decision. Update. Update. Yup. Well, it definitely tows a lot better, so that's nice. So we're gonna tow it to the burbot spot so we can burbot fish tonight, get some food, get some dinner, and a new species for this trip. So let's get it done. Let's hit the road. Anything fell apart, which is the first.
You serious?
Yeah, I don't think anything did. Well, that just goes to show that the improvement was needed.
Oh yeah. Compared to the first trip, didn't everything move?
I think nothing stayed in place last time I checked.
And we went like twice as fast this time.
Yeah, that was a good time. We're at the burp spot. We made it. The new skis are definitely a massive improvement. It just, yeah, it's like night and day. But it's gonna get dark real soon, so I'm gonna head on in, start the heater, drill the hole, and see if we can catch burbot tonight. That would be amazing. Our burbot are known to just eat at night, right?
Yeah, they're nocturnal.
They're nocturnal. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to give false information. But yeah, they're nocturnal, so you can't catch them during the day, but it's not as likely as it is if you were to night fish. So we're night fishing. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, we're just getting this thing rigged up. The boys ended up leaving pretty much right after the sun went down. They have about 7 traps or something like that out there right now. So we're all fishing right now for burbot. I'm gonna use these. They do actually have some bait that I could ask to use, but we're just gonna use this. So as long as it smells, it's all that matters. Not the most elegant job hooking it, but that's really all you need to do for these fish. That's it. Normally you can use a way smaller setup, but we don't really have anything smaller, so it would definitely be nice to get some dinner. Riley ended up taking a decent chunk of the lake trout. Sharing is caring, so I gave him whatever was left because I was so confident we were gonna catch burbot. No idea where this confidence came from, but it's here. I got my rod right there. It's right behind my pillow. I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna go to bed right now. I'm still gonna like lay down and fish. I haven't ate since, I think we officially ended up eating that lake trout around 3. It's 9:30 right now. I'm not starving, but I'm definitely hungry. And I really, really wish we had a burbot to eat. Heard great things about them tasting good, but hopefully we'll find out soon. I might catch one in the middle of the night. I don't know how well I'm gonna necessarily sleep, so we'll find out together. I don't know. I might be saying goodnight right now. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll knock out. Beats me, but I just kind of hope we catch fish right now. At least in the next like hour before I get really, really tired, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated as always, but I'm getting nice and cozy in bed right now. What a day. The boys just came and woke me up. It's 8 o'clock. So we're past the 24-hour mark, but we did it. Yeah. I just checked my rod. We didn't catch anything, which sucks because I really wanted to catch a burbot or a cusk. But we're still gonna jig. I'm not starving right now. Like, I just woke up, so in about 30 minutes I feel like the hunger is gonna really kick in and my body's gonna be like, hey, we're awake and we haven't ate. But I'm fine as we speak, so I think that means we should jig. We should try to catch something. I don't know what we'll catch, but apparently there's lake trout here, even though we're only in 25 feet. But Riley was out here relatively the same spot and caught lake trout 2 weeks ago, so we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a good old try. Oh. I just spilled pickle juice everywhere. Everywhere. It is 8:32, so that means it's been over 24 hours and that I am definitely able to have a pickle. Why is this filled to the brim with pickle juice? I'm so excited. Yeah! I worked hard for that pickle. I worked hard. Pickle juice everywhere. Can you guys see this? Probably not, but it's honestly for the best. It's all over the mattress. Oh, I just had a fish on me. I've marked like, I don't know, 10 fish already. And they'll come up and then they'll go, oh hey, and then swim away. So yeah, the fishing's been tough. Alright, I'm gonna eat some pickles. And then I'm gonna make this thing good so hopefully nothing breaks while we travel. I don't know where we're going. I don't think we're going back to Rhode Island tonight. I might camp in Maine again. I'm not really sure my game plan, truthfully, but the world is our oyster, so we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up and then we'll call Riley and he'll come over and we'll put this thing hopefully successfully on the trailer. That's gonna be the hard part. Okay, totally forgot to end the video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed me surviving 24 hours on the ice. This road is quite bumpy, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support. It's been a blast. I appreciate everything. You guys are amazing. Happy that you guys have been liking the content too. Many more cool adventures to come, but we're gonna end off the video here. I love you guys, appreciate it, and I'll catch you beautiful people on the next one.